Welcome, everybody, to this BioIT World Web Symposium. It's a slightly unusual time for this session, but as we're going to hear about an exciting case study based in Europe, I think we were interested to get a particularly strong representation from Europe onto today's call. And so we're holding it early in the morning on the East Coast time and even earlier our guest speakers, who is calling in from the West Coast, where it is still pitch black. But we thank everyone for their efforts, and thank you to the audience for joining us today. Our topic today is mastering the life sciences data deluge and reducing storage costs for big data. We're very grateful to Quantum Corporation for sponsoring today's webcast. I'm going to give a brief introduction before I welcome our two guest speakers and tell you a little bit about them, and then we'll dive into the program. Two great presentations for you, and we will take questions at the end. We've already had a number of questions submitted, and I will do my best to get through those. But if you have questions, do please enter your questions in the chat box at any time, and we will queue them up and put them to our speakers at the end of their prepared remarks. So whether you are tuning in from academia or from biotech or pharma, there are very few groups in the life sciences these days that are being spared the challenge of managing the big data deluge that is and has been spawned by the prodigious output of next-gen sequencing instruments and the democratization of next-gen sequencing. Genome Center are approaching, or in some cases even exceeding, 10 petabytes of data in active storage, while a much larger number of research institutes on both sides of the Atlantic are seeing exponential rates of data growth and are in dire need of seeking and finding effective, affordable, and reliable solutions for managing data in the sub-petabyte range and beyond. One of the companies we at BioIT World hear an increasing amount about for their increasingly popular solutions for managing and storing next-gen sequencing data is Quantum Corporation. And so we're delighted to be partnering with them to put on today's webinar. You're going to hear from the IT team at the Vital IT Center of the Swiss Institute of Bioinformatics, who will share how their innovative storage strategy has helped them scale capacity to meet the demands of next-gen sequencing while reducing their storage costs by something like 50%. For conventional storage systems. The challenges, though, go well beyond simply scaling to the petabyte and multi-petabyte data range and keeping costs down. It's also about keeping large genomic data sets available online for fast reaccess by researchers, integrating data protection without using backup software, and providing easy access to data to